First of all, congratulations on the birth of your baby. That is so exciting. You mentioned it's been a couple of weeks now and you want to start walking. And walking is actually something you can do after a few days of being home from the hospital. In fact, it's good to get up and move around because you're at greater risk for complications like blood clots after you've had a baby. But you do want to avoid like moderately intense exercise for the first 6 weeks or so if you had a vaginal delivery and for about 8 weeks if you had a C-section. You want to wait for your doctor to check you out, make sure that your body's healed, that things are going well before you resume intense activity. But walking is totally fine, and it's good for you. It's good for not only your physical body, but also your emotional well-being to get out. You can put your baby in a stroller and go for a walk around the block. Now, the biggest concern is you mentioned that you stopped spotting and then you started again. If you're just taking a leisurely stroll, that's the kind of activity we're looking for, not like speed walking where you're pumping your arms and really getting your heart going. Those sorts of things are what can actually cause you to start bleeding if your uterus isn't quite healed yet. So as far as bleeding goes, you can probably expect to bleed for up to 3 to 5 weeks, but it should taper off and change from being bright red to brown to pink back to white discharge so that you're not having any bleeding, usually by 4 to 5 weeks. Now, let's say that you totally stopped and then you got this itch to clean your house and do your laundry and go grocery shopping and go for a walk, and at the end of the day you were spotting. It's probably just because you did too much too soon. The vessels of your uterus need to heal, and it's kind of like if you do too much too soon, you can think of it as like a scab forming over those vessels. And if you get your heart pumping really fast, it can kind of like, break it back loose again. And so it doesn't ever have a chance to heal. That's why you need to wait that 6 to 8 week period, depending on your delivery, to resume normal, moderate to intense activity. Good luck with everything. And if you have any other questions for me, feel free to ask them on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Intermountain Moms, and recommend us to your friends and family too.